Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure to hit the little red button. I would really appreciate it. So for this week's video, I thought I would bring you guys along as I try to complete my summer bucket list. I believe fall starts September 21st. I'm gonna have to double check that. But we have around 4 weeks and I've only completed like half of my bucket list, so I still have quite a lot of work to do. I have 20 items on my bucket list. Let me show you guys. So here's the bucket list that I put together for this summer, and as you guys can see, I've only checked off a few things. Some of those include waking up early to watch the sunrise, going to a farmer's market, visiting the beach, getting an acai bowl. So I thought it would be fun to film this video for you guys and bring you guys along as I try to complete my list. Today is Sunday and I'm actually gonna go to a flower field, which is something that's on my summer bucket list, so I'm really excited. We're gonna be heading up north Illinois, but before we head over there, we're gonna be going to church, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick OOTD. All right, so I'm wearing this green flowy swing dress that's from Old Navy, and then I paired it with my white platform high top Converse. For jewelry, of course, I'm wearing silver again. These bracelets are from Pura Vida. Rings are kind of from all over the place. This bracelet stack and the watch is from Caitlin Minimalist, and these rings are Pura Vida. This necklace is Caitlin Minimalist. It just has an E, and then I left my hair natural, but I put in these butterfly clips. But yeah, we're gonna head out to church and then we're gonna go to the flower field. Sunflower maze. I'm here with my brother. I came with my sister and her boyfriend, but they're like playing beanbag toss, so we're just gonna walk around here and I want to get some pictures. Alright, I'm back home. I had a lot of fun with my siblings. We ended up going to Von Bergen's. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's in Hebron, how I mentioned. And it's about like an hour and a half drive from Chicago. Today was a really hot summer day. The temperature seems to be rising again. So although I had fun, it was pretty hot to be walking around and I found myself getting tired pretty quickly. But regardless, we ended up getting some flowers, as you guys saw. My sister and I ended up splitting a bucket because that was $25 and the sunflowers were not an additional cost. So you can get as many sunflowers as you wanted. But if you got like a cup, you had to pay $2 per sunflower. So we thought it was smarter to just split the bucket for $25. And I did wish that we went a little earlier in the summer because some of the flowers were dying and it was a little hard to like pick the right ones that would last a little longer. And even in the car ride home, a lot of them started like drooping down. It was pretty sad. They were like already dying. Yeah, I had a lot of fun regardless, and I'm excited to check off this item from my bucket list. Alright guys, we are gonna check off another item from my bucket list today, and that is to have a picnic. I have a day off from work and it's really nice out. It's like in the 70s, but it's nice and sunny. So I thought I would take advantage and spend some time outside and have a nice little picnic. I'm gonna be bringing my brother with me. He actually really likes having picnics, and we also want to ride some bikes afterwards, so he's up for that. But before we head out, I need to pack my bag. Alright, so I'm going to be taking this tote bag from Pacifica, and I really like this one because it's pretty big, so it's spacious, and it's also a canvas material, so I'm confident that it won't rip. So I'm going to be taking this book with me. This was my August book, and I just have a few pages left, probably around 30. So I just want to finish it up so I can start my next one. And then of course I'm taking my camera case, my wallet, my keys, hand sanitizer, a mirror, lip gloss, and my go-to hair taming wand. Since I put my hair back in like a slick back braid, I will probably need it because I think it's a little windy, especially by the lake, which is where we'll be. And then it's not a picnic without a picnic blanket, so of course I'm gonna pack that as well. I have it downstairs. Yeah, I'm really excited, so let's head out. Alright guys, I'm here with my brother. Unfortunately our picnic had to be cut short because there were so many bees.
Yeah, it was annoying.
It was like really bad. I'm usually not scared of bees, but these bees were very stubborn and they kept coming at us, and we had like smoothies, and so like they were attracted to the sweetness from them. So we ended up just like eating on the side. We didn't eat by the lake, but then we got on some bikes and we rode them for like almost an hour, right?
Yeah, close to an hour.
Yeah, but now another item checked off of my bucket list. It's been a couple of days since the last clip, but today we're going to be crossing off another item from my bucket list, and that is to go on a hike. So we're actually going to be heading down to Starved Rock, which is about an hour and a half from Chicago, and I'm going to be going with my dad and my brother, and we're going to be doing a little hike there. So let's head out. Going on a hike complete. We are now gonna head out and get some lunch. Alright guys, the next and probably the last thing on the bucket list that I'm gonna be able to complete before summer ends is to finish a painting. So I actually bought this paint by numbers kit from Michaels probably like a year and a half ago, and I've just been procrastinating and putting it off, so I haven't worked on it as much as I would like to. So my goal is to finish that. I don't have much left, so it shouldn't take too long. But yeah, let me show you guys the painting. Alright guys, so this is the painting that I've been working on. It's a painting of Greece, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but each little part has a different number. And then this is how it should turn out at the end. I feel like it's not looking very similar, but it's not too bad either. So I'm just excited to be done with it, honestly, at this point, so I can see how it turns out. And then the kit came with all the colors, but unfortunately a lot of these paints did dry out already. So I had to come up with another solution, which was to use my watercolor paint set and just try to find like similar colors to match these right here. So this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to try to get done with like hopefully this part down. So like half of the painting I'm going to try to finish today. Alright guys, I made some changes to the summer bucket list, and I'm actually heading out right now to complete one of them, which is to get some Italian ice. So let's head over to Mario's Italian Ice, which is actually closing today for the season. Alright guys, so I sat down and looked over my bucket list, and I realized that I had like 6 things that I will probably not be able to get to before summer ends. There's like a week left, and so I had to make some changes. I updated 6 things, and I kind of just reflected back on summer and what I did this summer. So I thought I would update it accordingly to what I've done to be able to check things off. So the first one is that I got on the alpine slide, which honestly was something that was on my bucket list, but I didn't think of it when I was making this list. So I did that, as well as try out a zip line. I've never gotten on a zip line, and I did both of them at the Chestnut Mountain Resort, which is in Galena, Illinois. That was a lot of fun. I went with one of my friends, Michelle, and we did a little road trip out there. Another one I had was to buy a bike, and unfortunately I didn't get to buy one this summer, but I did ride them quite a lot of times. My brother and I rented some of the city bikes and we rode them along the lake. And then also when my family and I went to Mackinac Island, we rented bikes there. So I switched it to ride a bike. Then I have a barbecue, and I think that's such a like a summer activity, so why not? My family and I had one here at the house, and we had some family over, which was really nice. Then I have to join a book club, and if you guys saw my last vlog, you guys saw that we had our first book club meeting, which was a success. It was a lot of fun. My sister hosted, and we basically just discussed the first half of the book that we're reading. And I've been looking for a group of girls or people to do a book club with, but not a lot of people that I know like to read. So it's really nice that I found some people that share that common interest. And then I have one more thing on my list that I need to check off, which I just updated to go to an outdoor sports game, which is actually happening in 2 days. And I'm going to be going to a Cubs game, so that should be a lot of fun. I'll be bringing you guys along and officially checking off the last item on the bucket list. Alright, I have made it to the final item on my bucket list, which is to attend an outdoor sports game. And as you guys can tell, I'm going to be going to a Cubs game. I'm going with one of my friends and people from church, and I'm not really sure who they're playing against, honestly. I just decided to say what the heck and go. But yeah, I'm all dressed up and ready to go. And it's one of the last summer days, so I'm really excited to go and spend some time outside.